Hey, everybody. Yeah, maybe a year ago, my brother called me up and he said, listen, the local gun shop, and we know the owner of the local gun shop, he's a good friend of ours, just got something on consignment or trade, and it's a Beretta 92, and you really need to take a look at it. I said, nah, I'm not interested. I mean, I've had a couple Beretta M9s and, been there, done that. It was kind of well past the Beretta thing. It's not 1985 anymore. He goes, no, you don't understand. This is a super rare Beretta. It's a gold etched, INOX. I said, what? He goes, no, they're only 1,500 of them were imported to the United States. They're rare and they're well built. And I'm like, all right, send me some pictures. And so I took him on his word, and I bought it. Bought it at a pretty decent price. These are going for decent bucks. But one thing you notice when you really, dig in, I've already checked the pistol, it's clear. The newer ones have black parts, some of them are plastic. This is an Italian-made Beretta. I believe they came in sometime in the 90s. And it's very well built. It feels like it's on ball bearings. That's the factory grip. I think they were specific to this model Beretta as well. And if you drop the magazine, that's the factory magazine it came with. Also polished, bright stainless steel. Well, there's no question about it. When you handle this, you really realize, they made this a little extra nice as far as the fitting, the trigger. It's just a nice example of the Italian workmanship of the 92. It's just a neat variant, something you don't see very often. They're very rare. Cool markings, all gold etched. And this one's in outstanding condition. And I put a couple rounds through it. What the heck? And it shoots pretty good. And I'm not a great shot with Beretta 92s or M9s, but shoots pretty nice. I'm not sure, what the value would be on something like this. I've seen a couple at auction going for $2,000 to $2,500, new in box. I have the box and papers. But if you're going to have a Beretta in your collection to shoot and enjoy, you might as well have a cool one, right? One of my M9s I sold to my brother quite a few years ago, and he went through the process of replacing some of the more modern, updated parts with real USGI trigger and hammer and stuff with assembly numbers on it to make it closer to a real M9. Because on very rare occasions has Beretta really produced a true M9 for civilian sales. They're usually M9 marked and everything else, but they're a little different in certain key areas and some of the parts they use in them. But enough about the M9. I mean, this is just a gorgeous looking Beretta. I remember in the 80s, my dad was a deputy for 36 years, and let's see, he went from 1911 A1 Colts, and then they weren't allowed to carry single actions in the department anymore, and then he carried a Python until he wound up, with some of the, third gen Smith & Wesson revolvers, the stainless steel ones from the 80s. And he had a couple shorty 9mm and a 4506. And then right around 1986, he picked up his first 92 FS, which was pretty cool. Because that was the movie gun of the times with Lethal Weapon and, TV and movies. It was just all over the place. So Beretta, yeah, it's big for 9mm, and it carries a lot of its operating principles back to the P-38, including the decocker. But hey, it's earned its place. I mean, these are mission critical, to this day, mission critical pistols. You can bet your life on with them. I mean, time has passed it by, but it still does the same job today as it did 25 years ago. Well, this is not going to be a huge range toy for me, but it's a nice to have. I don't need a million examples of Berettas, but this would be a good one for me. So if you've ever seen one like this, or you have any more information on it, definitely post in the comments section. I'm sure, more information on these gold-etched INOX models would be appreciated. So, the next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye.